Alright, so if you haven't been living under a rock for the past couple months, you're pretty much aware that Axe has decided to take domination over EU and NA's grand finals. Uh, Whether or not, you really agree with that, it's kind of a clear sign right now that Axe definitely has some relevance to it. I've been preaching it for a long time though. I've always thought the weapon was like insanely cool because like you can do stuff like that where it's like a makeshift string weapon. Like at this point right now, you have better like strings and tie-ins than a weapon like guitars, where its entire thing is supposed to be strings, and you just build damage so fast. Honestly, minus some like bad matchups and some killing blows here and there, because sometimes it can be hard to kill if they're like avoiding your snares and your recoveries. It's honestly just kind of the perfect weapon right now. I think most people would agree, which is why you're seeing it played so much. Even outside of grand finals, there's a lot of Axe players, Stingray, and a bunch of other people. Costlix even plays Axe, and he played it pretty well if you watched Omen yesterday. But I think it all comes down to one common issue with the weapon. And that is the N-Light, because the N-Light is the most insane move in the game. And I feel like it's not talked about enough, because if you feel like if you fix the N-Light, the weapon goes down like a whole like tier or two. And just like looking back at previous patch notes, they're like choosing to nerf things like the Nair Drift and the Dare Drift, but if you just like make the N-Light not a literal force field when put with the other moves, I think it'd be pretty easy to deal with the weapon, because you get to do stuff like GC N-Light and just dash forward N-Light, and you just control the entire ground on the stage half the time, and that guy's dead. Got him with the save. Guess he didn't want it. Like, I feel like that's a pretty easy solution, and I'm gonna keep doing it here to like show off how strong the N-Light actually is. I feel like also in twos is like another conversation entirely, because twos at this point is like just so Mickey Mouse and joke. It's just like hammer and axe in every match, but I mean, I guess you need one at least, just being reasonable, because they're just good weapons, and twos they always have been. But axes never really like been that strong in ones. Like you never think, oh, axes is gonna win, and in the last 4 tournaments in a row, it just did that. Honestly, 5 if you want to count Cody's run at BCX. But I'm gonna prove to you right here that this move is the best one after I stop missing it. It also fixes Axe's problem with not being able to KO, because eventually, I don't know what that guy was doing, in deep enough red, the N-Light kills too. Like Snowy, if you watch any of his games, actually ends up having like 200 damage per stock, because his stocks get dragged out so long, and he actually ends up killing with Axe N-Light a lot, because at the highest level, people don't really fall for Sarah as much. That was actually nice. I played with Costlix yesterday. That guy is revolutionizing Lance gameplay for sure. Surprised that N-Light didn't hit. It also makes you bounce. Like, this move just has a lot going for it. The experimental players are getting kinda scary, bro. I did not pick up that weapon. Another thing with Axe though, I feel like, even past how good the N-Light is teamed up with the rest of its kit, is that I feel like you actually need high speed to play it. Like if you'll notice, even the characters that are like getting played in tournament with Axe, it's like Rayman, Karos, and those guys have 6 and 7 speed. So I kind of feel like that's the like gating factor. Like you're not gonna see any like low speed Axe legends probably not get to play. Oh, get to do that. He's dead. I don't know. I just feel like you can throw that move out whenever you want, and it actually just doesn't matter, because it's not. You would think it's like Spear and Light, where it's like, okay, the range is really long, except Spear and Light doesn't catch people above you. Like, if someone's like falling down on you, and you do a Spear and Light, it's just gonna kind of miss because they're coming from the sky. But Axe and Light catches that. And then Axe and Light also has like the same D-Light angle that Spear has. Is Axe just better Spear? Question mark? Is this something that needs to be thought about? Oh, this guy's going off stage. Welcome back, buddy. I don't know. Brawlhalla tier lists are weird right now. A lot of people have their own like differentiating opinions on stuff. Like Luna, I remember talking to him and he thinks Sword is like the best weapon. And a lot of people do think Sword is like on the same tier as Axe and Hammer right now. And I think that's a valid opinion, even though I personally don't share it because I think these weapons just like rack up damage way too fast. But so does Sword. I think Sword is good if you have high force, actually. I'll say that, that's better. Ooh, that was a misinput. I meant to end light. It would have hit him. Just like that. Like, and you can see, like, next one of those probably will kill him, even, like, though it's, like, hard to hit Sarah and the other moves. If I just hit another end light or down light, it's going to kill him. And I feel like people aren't, like, recognizing, like, look at that, aren't recognizing how valuable it is nowadays for, like, every move to threaten a kill, even if it's super late. If every move's threatening to kill you, then you're never really safe, especially if you rack up the damage as fast as Axe does anyway. Because now, okay, you don't have like a consistent kill like downlight recovery or downlight Sarah on Sword, but you've just gotten me to red so fast that you probably don't even care. Oh, man, light drop. Did another one anyway. Oh. I've never heard this map's music, it's kind of nice. I'm rocking with it. He's dead. 2 end lights. Let him get a weapon. I didn't mean a weapon start you, buddy. There you go. Ooh. Weapon started myself, actually. Oh my god, I actually suck. It's fine, I get to end light him now, because we're on stage. I don't know. Like, just imagine how worse off Axe would be if you whiffed on the ground and you couldn't just do your 4-frame force field end light that hits as far as Spear end light, except also hits stacked and also hits as like a semi-anti-air. It's just insane. I feel like there's no move comparable to it right now, besides like Scythe Headlight, which doesn't have force, so in the like later stage of the game, you don't get hit by Scythe Headlight and like, oh, I'm gonna die. Like Scythe can still have a problem with killing you, somewhat. Even though I mean Scythe has better neutral moves, and it's easier to throw out its like Sarah and recovery, but that's like comparing apples to oranges, because you can just keep doing that and eventually someone will die. Goodbye, my friend. But yeah. I don't know, you guys let me know what you think, because like I said, some people think otherwise. Like, I know I mentioned Luna earlier, and even like some lower elo people, and I know like most of my viewer base is what, gold, maybe? So if you're like not high elo, right, and you have a different opinion on Axe, I'd actually like to hear it, because I don't know, I feel like it's just so clear to me. Like, you know, like my ideals are so set in stone. I see Axe and Light come out and I'm like, alright, that move's insane. What's going on? You're in the air and you get caught out by Axe and Light. You're on the ground and you're getting caught out by Axe and Light. It's interrupting half your stuff. It's not, and that's basically why I think it's better than Hammer, because I feel like Hammer succeeds and is good at killing and stuff. It's easier to kill with Hammer than Axe for sure, but it doesn't have the moves that Axe does. Like, I feel like Hammer's neutral is like way harder than Axe's. Oh god, here I go. And light and sick. I respect that guy. Ah, he almost died. Ooh, he lives. Like, I don't know. I can't. Oh, our friend's gone. I can't like particularly say Yeah, it's hard to kill on Axe when the end light is just so threatening. It sends you off stage to be edge guarded. It's like saying Katars can't kill when they just keep sending you off stage to be edge guarded. Like Gauntlets can't kill. Yeah, Gauntlets can't kill, but all their moves send you into a position where they're going to kill you. It's just so threatening. Also, sidelight Sarah is true, which is pretty hilarious. Anyway, I think I kind of got my point across. I just wanted to make a video for you guys. Maybe I'll make an update video on where I've been or how often I'm going to be uploading, because this was just kind of me talking about how good Axe and Light is. And honestly, if you sat through that whole thing, let me know in the comments. Just leave me a little comment saying end watcher, so I know you watched the end. And maybe I'll give you a little reply telling you I'm a fan. But for that, I'm going to end it here. Let me know what you guys think about Axe and Axe and Light in the comments below.